everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the Enron scandal and one of the most infamous corporate fraud cases in history. It is a story of greed, unethical practices and systematic failures that led to the collapse of a corporate giant and reshaped financial regulation worldwide. Let's get started. Enron was founded in 1985 as a merger between Houston Natural Gas and InterNorth. Initially operating as a pipeline company, it soon expanded into energy trading, broadband services, and more. By the late 1990s, Enron was a Fortune 7 company celebrated as a market innovator. But beneath its glowing reputation was a ticking time bomb. Let me explain the scam to you. Enron used a controversial accounting method called mark-to-market, which let them record projected profits from long-term contracts as current revenue. Imagine signing a 10-year deal and immediately claiming all the profits. Sounds unrealistic, right? Yet, this practice inflated Enron's revenues and profits, creating a mirage of unstoppable growth. To hide its debt, Enron created off-balance sheet entities like LJM1 and LJM2. These SPEs shifted liabilities away from Enron's books, making the company appear far healthier than it was. Essentially, Enron was cooking its books with a side of creative accounting. Executives manipulated Enron's stock price by overstating profits, luring investors to buy in. Meanwhile, they sold off their shares at inflated prices. Employees were encouraged to invest their retirement savings in Enron stock, leading to devastating losses when the company collapsed. Enron's auditor, Arthur Andersen, turned a blind eye to the fraud because it earned millions from Enron in consulting fees. This lack of independence enabled the deception to continue unchecked. In 2001, Enron's financial practices started to unravel. October 2001, Enron reported a $618 million loss and a $1.2 billion reduction in shareholder equity due to accounting errors. November 2001, the company admitted to overstating profits by $586 million over 4 years. Finally, on December 2, 2001, Enron filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, marking the largest corporate bankruptcy in the US history at the time. Shareholders lost $74 billion and thousands of employees lost their jobs and retirement savings. Let's see who were the key persons involved in Enron. The first person is Jeffrey Skilling, Enron's CEO who aggressively pushed fraudulent accounting practices. He was convicted of conspiracy, fraud, and insider trading, initially sentenced to 24 years in prison, later reduced. The second person is Kenneth Lay, Enron's founder and chairman, accused of overseeing the fraud. He died of a heart attack before sentencing. The third one is Andrew Fastow, the CFO who masterminded the SPE schemes. He pleaded guilty to fraud and served 6 years in prison. The fourth one is Arthur Andersen. Once a Big Five auditing firm, Arthur Andersen faced charges of obstruction of justice for shredding evidence. The scandal led to its dissolution. The Enron scandal led to the introduction of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, which transformed corporate governance and financial reporting, and the key changes included holding CEOs and CFOs accountable for financial statements, stricter auditor independence rules, prohibiting auditors from providing consulting services to their audit clients. Investors lost trust in corporate America, shaking the auditing profession to its core. Once one of the largest auditing firms, Arthur Andersen dissolved, leaving behind a cautionary tale of conflicts of interest. Enron employee Sharon Watkins became a whistleblower exposing the fraud. Her courage highlighted the need for stronger whistleblower protection laws. What we learned from the Enron scandal is that the first lesson is ethical leadership matters. Corporate leaders must prioritize integrity over short-term gains. Enron's leadership failed spectacularly in this regard. The second lesson is transparent accounting practices. Complex accounting practices like mark-to-market shouldn't obscure a company's true financial health. The third lesson is auditor independence. Auditing firms must remain impartial and avoid conflicts of interest to maintain trust. And we learned whistleblower protection. Encouraging employees to report wrongdoing can prevent disasters like Enron. The Enron scandal is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of greed, poor governance, and unethical practices. But it also brought about necessary changes to corporate regulations, ensuring better accountability and transparency. If you found this video insightful, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep insights. See you in the next video.